just setting up here, you guys. All right. That should be pretty good. All right, let's go. Give me 1 sec, guys. Not showing up live on Kel's account. Let's see if there's anybody here yet. Ah, you are here. Whoa. Cool. I can't see me on Kel's chat, so just give me 1 sec. Talk amongst yourselves. Try to stay near the microphone. I don't know why that would be. Ah, there we go.
With courses developed and taught by some of the most distinguished.
Of course, the ad. All right. So how you guys doing? I'm just gonna get. Turn down my volume. Just gonna get our chat going so I can see you because my camera's face the other way, so that we get the best picture. Sorry, I can't see anything that you're saying now. I think what I'll do is that. That's pretty good. Come on, baby. Here we go. It's like two computer screens, an iPad, OBS, the camera. You guys should try this sometime. It's quite a rush. All right. Thanks for hanging with me. Kel's at work. She's doing massages. People are stressed out, as you can imagine. So she's giving some longer, longer massages, like 2 hours per person. One person gets 3 hours, 3-hour massage. Okay. That microphone nice and close. Hopefully the sound is good. 61 of us here, 62 including me. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to see the chat. Shit. Because the screen is the other way. Okay, what I'm going to have to do is give me 1 second, I'm going to have to turn the camera around. Move this out of the way. High-tech procedures going on here, as you can tell. Okay, you can see the wall for a second. There we go. All right, so we'll do kind of what we did the other day. Sorry about this. Come on there. That's no fudgun good. All right, let's try that. Okay. Whoa. nice shot of our printer. Whatever. It's all good. Why am I muted? That's crazy. Hang on. There we go. For me. All right, so I'll give you the most updated hurricane stuff because I'm in direct contact with actually the weather, National Weather Service. Can you guys hear me okay? Just give me a confirmation. Okay, great. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Storm. Thank you, everybody. All right, so here's the situation. And Kel and I are going to do, thank you. Kel and I are going to do a live stream. We're going to start doing a series of live streams. We have not left. We have 2 sets. This is our 3rd set of plane tickets to basically, it's like we're at Vegas, right? So something like this, let me just turn this monitor off because it's really distracting me. Stand by. Hang on. Okay, so you're at Vegas or anywhere, Atlantic City, Monte Carlo, whatever, and you have a probability based on a time period, just like the stock market. And based on the data, the long projections are really cheap. So the flights are cheap, the hotels are available, etc. I hedged my bet when I first saw this thing happening because of the history I have with weather watching and weather studying, and booked a hotel, booked plane tickets. Well, the storm slowed down, then all of a sudden, it was coming right at us. I mean right at us, like it is now, but it's gonna turn north. 99% possibility that it's gonna turn north, 95% maybe. So every 6 to 12 hours, I'm watching, that's right, I'm not spreading any information in terms of what's certain. There's nothing certain until it happens. Okay, thank you so much. There's nothing certain until it happens. So when we look at hurricanes, look at the wind field. Okay, so at this point you have 20 to 30 mile wide eye. Okay? Yeah, there is a western shift. So in terms of land, okay, it's gonna have to be really bad, to be a hurricane category 1 with winds, above the threshold, somewhere around 80 miles an hour, all right? We won't get specific with it, it doesn't matter. Let's just say 80 miles an hour with gusts around 90 to 100. It has to be, in this case, it has to be basically 20 miles offshore, okay? Okay, at this point, it looks like it's gonna stay 50, 70, 90 miles offshore at least. That could change, okay? That could change. Kel and I have a contingency plan. Basically, we get into the car, we drive to Tampa, okay? That's safe, it's gonna be out of the way. Florida's basically 170 miles wide. So that'll put us out of harm's way. We have friends, family out in Tampa. If it barrels straight across, okay, totally defies all the models right now, that would be catastrophic for this area. That's why we keep buying our plane tickets, okay? At this point, a shift of 20 miles to the west, no, we're in Boca Raton. We're right on the bottom of the hurricane watch right now. It went from tropical storm watch to tropical storm warning to hurricane watch now. So every hour I get updated from 2 people that are directly connected with the National Weather Service. And it's instantaneous. I'm literally getting it on my phone as we speak. So I knew that it was going to be 175 miles an hour before anybody else did, because it doesn't go public. So I'm not going to say anything until it's official, all right? But I get the information, I go, okay, all right, we should keep those plane tickets, or I'm going to call my mom and she's going to get her bag ready and we're going to get going. Yeah, it's actually up to 175 miles an hour, 922 millibars. It puts it at the strength of Hurricane Andrew of 1992 was 920 millibars, gusts upwards of 200 miles an hour. I think it hit somewhere around 156. I can't remember the exact number. It was really bad. It flattened that area, but it was really small and concentrated. So, what's 180, Gary? What's 912? Andrew or this storm? Okay, all right. Well, again, probabilities. This thing was supposed to hit directly, then it was supposed to completely miss and just go north, and it'll just be a rainy, shitty day here. But now it seems like it's going a little bit more westerly. So if it carries on like this for us, where it's going to stay pretty close, Israel and Lebanon are currently slugging it out. Oh, okay, that's a different channel. If you want to chat about that in here, go for it. I can't remember what I was saying. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna just stay close to the information. We have our plane tickets. We're in touch with lots of people, with lots of our family. No, it's not going to hit Miami. Again, this is all probabilities. This has nothing to do with fact. Right now, fact is that areas of the Bahamas are going to be flattened. I mean, gone. Nothing. It's going to just pray for those people right now, the ones that didn't get out, and especially the ones that don't have proper shelter. It's going to be a disaster of yeah. Thanks, Gertie. I don't believe in God, but you stay safe, absolutely. So, questions, if you guys have them, go for it. Yeah, Lake Okeechobee, Mother Nature's pissed. Yeah, epic proportions. It's epic doesn't really. I don't know. For me, it's loss of life. It's struggling. It's 6 to 12 months without electricity, power, running water. Those areas are not populated that are going to be hit. There's going to be Grand Bahamas, probably going to take the southern side of the storm. I hope, yes, I believe in God. I hope that it jogs north. It better start jogging north. Yeah, Myrtle Beach, the whole coast. Won't do I guess I can do a screen share, but you guys could just put on the weather in another window. Yeah, so our community doesn't board up here. It's just that's just the way it is. My mom, this is the story from yesterday. I put up with Kel before Kel went to work, old style, steel, kind of that aluminum steel shutters, for the better part of 6 hours, because the screws, the damn bolts, had been painted over by the last painter that did the house. Now, those of you that have hurricane shutters, those of you that don't have the built-ins, imagine that reality when you get it up there. There's sheets that are horizontal and also vertical. So you put it on there, and they can be quite heavy depending how long they are. Well, you get it up there, and it's all set, and there's the keyhole. So you got to put it in the small side of the keyhole, and then the bolt gets bolted here instead of here, because it'll just go right through. That was kind of funny. Well, we get there, right? Go to do the electric drill, and it doesn't move. It's like, oh my God, no. So I managed to do my best, but it just beat me up. Kel was at work. My mom couldn't really help me too much on the ladder. It was just me up there, doing the whole reach, and it was really hard. And the sun was out, and it was like 90 degrees. It was hell. My shoulders, my arms were so sore. I'm okay today. I'm actually, thank you, Mobile, Alabama. Rick J, thank you. Yeah, Jared Jackson's right over here. Okay, here's the deal. Let me get into this right now. I'm going to get into the time frame, Adam. Okay. Right now it's 11:30 in the morning. The winds, the actual center winds, okay, the eye wall, the kind of the mid to outer bands, the things that do damage, they're probably, because the hurricane is moving so slowly and it's going to actually stall out, which is a disaster for a category 4 or 5 to stall out. I mean, that is, talk about catastrophic. What other word besides catastrophic would there be? If it's stalled over West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, Jupiter, Melbourne, up the coast, and it just stalled and spun at 140, even 130, even 120, oh my God. Structures can't take that sort of thing. Most structures, unless it's Cat 4, Cat 5 hurricane resistant. So at this point, if the models hold, yeah, that's right, it's slow moving, absolutely. It's forecast to stall before it makes its northerly jog. So it's far enough off now that we still have some time. We're talking about us. Anybody that wants to get on a plane, hopefully they have plane tickets. But there's plane tickets available because people are hedging their bets. They're saying, you know what, this is going to do a northerly turn. We've ridden out storms in the early 2000s here in Florida. There was like 4 right in a row in one season. It was like boom, 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 like every 4 or 5 weeks. And I helped my parents through that one. They put the hurricane shutters up themselves. That was amazing to hear. But back then, the bolts weren't painted into the building. So yeah. Raphael, thank you. We are staying safe. Yeah, Paul. This is, 3 in 2004. Yeah, that was Charlie and Francis. Yeah, all those crazy kids being home wreckers. So we're far enough now away from the storm that decisions can still be made. The criteria is if the models show within 6 hours of landfall, impending landfall, we're going to get into the car and we're going to drive south and west. We literally, if it stayed on that trajectory where it would just kind of just go west, we just need to be probably at this point about 60 to 80 miles south, and it would just be kind of windy. So we would just basically ride it out and then come back to a mess. And the house itself here, I started to talk about that. We don't have hurricane shutters here in this community. They actually don't allow it. It's very well made. It's not a floodplain, and the drainage is quite good. So flooding won't be an issue. If there's wind damage, there's wind damage. We're going to secure the things in our house in terms of, the roof can't blow off in our place. Let me just read this. Yeah. The walls could blow out, and that would be really bad. So we're just planning for that. Besides that, my mom's house is very well constructed, and we would take refuge in there. If it was looking like it was going to be a direct hit and just basically spin at 130 mile an hour winds, 140, we're not going to stay at my mom's house. We're going to get to the car at that point. And there are lots of roads here where we could travel south and west. Yeah, Florence. Absolutely. What we didn't want to do is we didn't want to panic and get out of here too fast. My mom traveling is not a problem. It's just, what the WTF is Dream Theater? What do you mean, what is Dream Theater? It's amazing music. Thank you so much, Brendan. I gotta take my glasses off to see you guys. I just gotta get closer. Seems like a lot of you guys are typing really fast because there's a lot of spelling errors. What is Dream Theater? Dream Theater is a progressive metal band from the late 80s, and they have done a ton of albums, and they are just basically known as one of the leaders in the genre. Oh, Junior, thank you. Oh, I see. SCMF. Gotcha. You're in go mode. Okay. Yeah, it's getting close. It's getting close. And I won't lie. Kel's gonna be doing her last massage in a couple hours. Yes, it's time to take a vacation. Absolutely. We are ready to go. When my people tell me that are absolutely like first in line for the computers, the weather center, it goes directly to me. I get a little private message here that says time to do, scenario A, scenario B. So right now we're going with scenario A, which is we're just going to wait until this thing either does not turn or turns within the time frame that we have within the distance for the wind field and everything. Even it assumes a wind field of 180 miles an hour, 40 mile wide eye wall with winds extending out 150 miles. So that's the scenario. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Thank you so much. That was Manhattan Man. Storm songs. Oh my God. Because of what's been going on, we couldn't get it populated on the site, but we certainly will. National. It's called. What's it called? Metropole, I think. Yeah. Louisiana doesn't have to worry about. Yeah, well, there's one down in the Gulf right now that has a 20 to 40% chance of development, and there's one off of Africa right now that looks like it could be favorable for some development. So this is the season. We call this the paradise tax. If you're gonna live in paradise, there's a tax you have to pay, and it's gonna cost money to buy food and stuff and aspirin that you just will never use. It's about these times of lost work and uncertainty and not getting sleep. That's the paradise tax. You live in hurricane-proof zones, it's probably warm, or if it's the Northeast, it comes a little bit less frequently. But down here, it's just part of the deal. So yeah, we're tough, and the Floridians all bond together as they do in Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, etc., up the Carolinas, Georgia. We have to be, otherwise you go nuts. You just go absolutely nuts because you watch the weather and the spaghetti models go like this, and you go, oh my God, look at that model, look at the yellow one, it's coming right at us, we gotta get out of here. It's like, no, it's all probability, it's all betting. James Hetfield, are you actually the James Hetfield that I think you are? That would be awesome. It's awesome that you're here anyway. Oh yeah, Beyond Black, Rock Like a Hurricane, yeah, that one's come up a lot. We're gonna get a sweet playlist. Dare I say, for the next hurricane, that is in the ocean that just kind of spins and doesn't hurt anybody. We'll have a great playlist for that particular hurricane. So what did you guys think of the Tool album? We had a great time doing that. And Kel and I laid on the couch together with headphones on. It was her suggestion. She said, hey, Rich, I want to do something. I said, what do you want to do, Kel? She said, I want to get our headphones on, snuggle up on the couch, and listen to the entire new Tool album. And I'm like, we can do that, because we're not doing these individual reactions. So we put it on, made sure the volume was nice, put the lights down low. Oh my God. Listen to the Shamalama, listen to the Tool album, but here's the warning, you guys, for our video. Which I found out this morning actually, we downloaded a version from Amazon Music, and from what I understand, yeah, you can like Tool or hate Tool, it's all good. With Amazon Music, if we would have clicked on that, there would have been a lyric screen coming up. I didn't know that. Neither did Ben, and neither did Kel. So the third song is actually not that song at all. It's actually like Alan Watt doing his thing, and it's all tripadelic. So sorry about that. So what you might want to do is, it's on Spotify now. You can download the whole album, including the bonus tracks. So thank you so much, Melanie. Thank you for that compliment. Yeah, we're going to be live streaming during the storm. I have unlimited data, so as long as there's signal, we will be doing our best. We'll be safe, of course, taking all the precautions. So yeah, that third song, it was an oops. That's the French title song. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, it's just the way it goes. We were live. We were doing that. We were trying to get cool lyric videos that were already done. In hindsight, even though the video's gotten like 21,000 views in a day, which is a lot for us, I think it's still cool just to watch our reactions. But yeah, if you want the authentic Tool listening experience, buy the real physical CD or one of the digital copies would suffice. But just know, if you're watching it along with us, yeah, that third song has nothing to do with that real album. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Bernie. Appreciate that. Absolutely. Plans, plans, plans. Scenario, scenario, timelines. Yeah. We can replace things, but we can't replace ourselves. Absolutely. I'm just going back and forth because there's a camera right here, so we can, people that didn't catch the live stream, hey, everybody that didn't catch the live stream, we can watch it later. Yeah. All right. So, you like the Tool album, that's good, or you hate Tool, whatever. Yeah, we're in Boca, Enzo 954, absolutely. We're basically 5 miles from the ocean. Okay, all right, good selection. Vivas. Yeah, we can clone ourselves. Yeah, we're working on that in the lab. Oh. I'll turn the gain all the way down. There we go. Here, I'll put it further away from me. Is it too loud, you guys? Am I too loud? Okay. All right. I don't want to offend. I don't want to hurt anyone's ears. Thank you, Peter. Appreciate it, Brandon. Thank you. So, yeah, definitely wanted to come on here and let you guys. Call just came in. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Call came in. I guess it deletes the live for a second. Kel is learning Riders on the Storm right now, and I watched the ride along with Jim Morrison. Have you guys seen that video on YouTube? It's Riders on the Storm, and it's Jim Morrison in 1969 in his Shelby Fastback, and it shows him basically, it's a camera that's positioned in the passenger seat looking up at him. You get to totally see Jim Morrison. No sound, but for the time period that was filmed in 1969, that is some wicked footage. If you like Jim Morrison, if you love Jim Morrison, if you've never seen it, if you want to see it again, if you don't know who he is, or you're just getting into the doors, watch it. It's called Riders on the Storm, original Jim Morrison. Oh, thanks, Dan. Thanks for finding us. My client's telling me he's scrambling for the airport for 1 o'clock, so I'm not going to be seeing him for our session. There you go. Things are happening fast and furious here. Yeah, Danny Sugarman. I've heard about that biography. Yep. Yeah, we're going to definitely be getting into hopefully some live footage for the Doors. I think that'd be really cool for Kel to see. We watched the film 3 nights ago. The 1991 Oliver Stone. Trippy movie. Take care, Sincilo85. Thank you for being here. Buddy, the time of the storm to arrive, again, this is all probability. It's all probability. There's no certainties. What's certain is what's happening right now and what happened in the past. You bet, Kevin. We'll be staying safe. Probably within about 12 hours, shit's gonna get kind of weird. We're starting to get, yeah, the clouds are kind of bandy at this point, but nothing big. Yeah, God, Val Kilmer did such an amazing job in that role. He was very believable. You forget that it's actually Val Kilmer. Yeah, that's Shelby. Definitely go watch it. Put it on your playlist because it's probably at least 6 minutes. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but
I had just seen pieces of that in the past, maybe from documentaries or I don't even know what. Maybe it was the Ray Manzarek kind of thing that was a couple years ago on VH1 or one of the stations, and it showed that footage. And I was like, wow, it's like home movie. Jim Morrison driving in the desert, like turns on his radio, and it's like a dead dog side of the road. And he stops and he's really kind of concerned, and he gets back in. It's reminiscent of the accident in the desert for his family. So pretty cool stuff. So what's on your mind, guys? How does it work? Oh, it's probabilities and distances of weather. My client just says, I'm good with today. Just if you're a little nervous about the storm, we can cancel. No, we got some time. Luling Key. I'm going to be a first-time grandpa. Voice of Krub, 1969. Everybody, please say congratulations. That's great. Yeah, we're ready for the storm. We have everything we need. We have gas, we have water, we have cash, we have 4 plans in place based on the timing. Hey, Gerard Rinaldi. Nice to see you. We have plans backwards and forwards. We've been planning this thing. Beer. We're not beer drinkers. I love beer. It just makes me fat. I don't want to be heavy and sluggish. I've been there before. I was 235 pounds as a very athletic personal trainer, but I ate too much. Beer, pizza, ice cream, chocolate, all the stuff. Yeah, this accepts all takers and newcomers. Beer just makes you sleepy. Yeah, Thievis, hey man, thanks for commenting so much over the last couple days. Appreciate it. Am I left-handed? Why would you say that? Although, here's an interesting little tidbit. The first 7 women that I dated were all left-handed. The probability of being left-handed, I think, is 1 out of 6 or 1 out of 8 truly left-handed. So all you mathematicians, do the probability and statistical analysis of that one. Getting 7 people in a row that are all left-handed to date. And I didn't ask them at the beginning. So you're left-handed? Oh, okay, you're dateable. Yes, so you know what you're talking. Yeah, 6 foot, 300 pounds. Yeah, you're a big person. I eat with my left hand and write with my right. I have a type. Well, Kel is not left-handed. Although I did date right-handed women after the 7, but they were my first 7 from my first high school, well, middle school sweetheart, all the way up through high school and then university, and then eventually I met my ex-wife, and she was left-handed. I'm not sure what zone B is. Thank you, David. Beer tastes like horse piss. I don't know what beer you're drinking or what horses you've been around or what horse piss that you've actually consumed, but Old Milwaukee tastes like horse piss, I would imagine. Used to call it Old Swill at University of Massachusetts. Yeah, right now I'm probably a $190, about 190 pounds, 5'9". Yes. You don't like eating with no hands. Hey, Australia, Troy to Aussie, if I said that right. Sorry if I screwed that up. Gerard in Tampa, yeah, we might be traveling to you, man, if this shifts about, 30, 40 miles to the west, if it keeps going beyond that no-go zone. If it keeps going and it gets within a certain distance, we're out of here. And we have plenty of time for that. It's a very slow-moving storm. 6, 8, 9 miles an hour. It could probably slow down to a stall at some point if it starts turning north. Absolutely, B. We're going to be careful. Sierra Nevada is delicious, David Ryder says. Dorian is a beast. Dorian's like those typhoons out near, in the Pacific near Japan, where they're like 200 miles an hour sustained winds, like 205. It was a couple of years ago. I can't remember the exact names of the storms. I usually have, if I'm doing anything with weather, I have all that stuff, all that data, but It's no big deal. Oh, those storms get monstrous. This one is like Wilma. If you remember Wilma was 175 spinning in the Gulf, looking at New Orleans going, I'm going to eat you. And Wilma, with Katrina that year, that's what this reminds me of. But it's a different storm. Now, we don't drink liquor. We'll have wine occasionally, but I'll have a beer occasionally. I just had a Sam Adams, 2 Sam Adams with some Vietnamese food about 2 weeks ago. That was my last alcohol. Yeah, Japan, that's again the paradise tax, I guess. You live in an area like that. Costa Rica, Jeff, hey. A hotel would not be safer because most hotels, this place is on the fire station grid, so we really won't lose power. And if we do lose power, it'll be back on very, very quickly, probably within 10 to 18 hours. So no, a hotel is not the place to be, unless you really know the hotel, and we don't. So yes, Jake Brown. Thank you. I intuitively ate a big pizza, Kent. A whole pizza you ate yourself? I don't think that number's going to be going down anytime soon. Yeah, thank you for your concern, everyone. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this. Sorry Kel can't be here. We're definitely going to be live streaming together. Like I said earlier, we have unlimited data, and we're going to be going out to as close to the ocean as we can be. As soon as debris starts flying, it's too late, so we have to keep our eye on all sorts of data if we're going to go outside and do anything in the name of entertainment and science. We're not going to be stupid about anything. We have too much life experience, and I have too much experience with weather disasters. Never would chase tornadoes. I think you gotta basically be okay with people that love you witnessing you die doing what you love. And I don't know, you can say what you want about art, you can say what you want about doing things for humanity, but I think driving into or near a tornado is only for a very select few, and I'm not one of them. I can appreciate it, but driving to the ocean when the wind is coming directly at us at 130 to 160 miles an hour, no. If it's 80 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour, maybe, then we'll be outside. But anything after that, it's no, because there's too much stuff anyway, and you get hit with a frickin' stop sign in the face. All right, thanks, Davis. Thanks for being here. Oh, you're in Delray. I missed who that was. We go to Faux Boca. It is the bomb. The one, Clintmore and Military, not the one a little further south and west. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Well, thanks for being here, Troy. Can you put me in time out for no reason? What does that mean? Yeah, earthquakes. One of the reasons why, when Kel said, we can move out of British Columbia one day when we were talking about this, she said, where would you want to move? And I said, well, I have lots of family in California. Spent some time in California doing some personal growth transformational workshops down in Oakland, San Francisco. Yeah, the earthquakes kind of freak me out a little bit. I got to admit that comes out of nowhere. At least with a hurricane, you see it coming. Tornadoes, I love Texas. I love Oklahoma. I visited there a bit. I don't know. I don't think it would deter me from living there, but we wanted to be closer to family. Oh, we are going to be going to Tool. We're going to be getting tickets on September 6th when the tickets come out. We're going to be going to Houston. We're going to be going with LJ and Ben. So we're going to be having a little Tool Fest in Houston. Good evening, Marco in Finland. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it, man. Been to Chicago. I took a course in Champlain, Illinois, and spent a little time in Chicago, some of the parks, but I couldn't really do a lot. It was more of a kind of a working, studying vacation or trip. Yeah, these audio, these are, stand by. These are Audio Technicas, and the model is MK ATH-M50X. They're killer. The sound is incredible. It comes with every adjustment, and this piece, this headphone piece, it clicks in and then it locks in, so it never comes out, and they're such high quality. We're actually going to be looking to them to sponsor our stuff, because we're all, you know, we can kind of see it. We love them, and I haven't studied the company as well as I should before we get a sponsored, which is one of the reasons why we haven't asked them. I want to know what they're all about. Yeah, Tempest. I've heard Tempest now 3 times. That and Numa. Oh my God, and Descending. All of them, the whole album. I'm thinking that Tempest, and I'm not biasing this because it's hype, but I think that Tempest might be the best metal song that I have ever heard. And that's saying a lot. I mean, not as much as some of you guys, and a fraction of what some of you perhaps. No, I don't play any, I'm not a gamer. Not enough time. And I don't like to sit that much. Mike Oldfield. No, I haven't. Yeah, I think Tempest, in terms of likability and experimentation and diversity and engineering and how Maynard sounds and how Danny sounds and the guitars, Adam and Justin, find another song that's better for 15 minutes for metal. I'm sure, you know, Seven Keys comes to mind, some of the Dream Theater stuff. I just think that they have put this bar so high right now. That's just me. You can disagree with me. I'm cool with that. This is not one of those this is better than this kind of ideas. Hey Nick, good morning. Still morning here. Pucifer we did a little bit, but we'll be coming back to them. Wisconsin, thank you. Sorry, the chat goes so fast I missed who that was, but just know that I saw you. You're welcome for the cool music, and we love it. The channel started because I wanted to introduce some really great music to my wife, and that's really where we continue to live, and I just needed a lot of help. So I asked you guys, and you have provided, and it's not a business. We're not doing this as a business. We need to cover our costs because the costs are significant, but so far so good. There's no after the hurricane yet, Liam. The hurricane is actually about 175 miles directly to our east, and if the track changes, which there's a very low likelihood, if the track changes, this area is going to be flattened like the Bahamas are right now. It's going to turn north, that's what the models say, but could be wrong, and I could be doing my last podcast before we get in the car and drive. We have plane tickets for tomorrow morning, which we can always execute. We have plane tickets tonight that we can get refunded for, and we have plane tickets for tomorrow. At this point, the money doesn't matter. We can replace things. We can't replace ourselves. Yeah, funny. Anal invasion, too. Merlion, yes. Yeah. Bahamas right now. Can't imagine what they're going through. Hey, Dale. We'll be getting back to him. Pat Boone made a metal album, yeah. That'll be interesting. Yeah, the good point about flying around with the hurricanes. There's a window of time before the airport closes, before the planes won't take off. There's reports of people that I'm in touch with, very, very smart, reliable people. These are not whack jobs. Planes in this situation will, even if they encounter bands and dangerous bands, they will land in airports in between the rain bands. So let's say there's an opening in Orlando, or there's an opening in Tampa, or there's an opening in Fort Myers. They'll drop the plane in there and they'll land. So they're going to do everything they can to get everybody out. We have a flight tomorrow for 7:30 a.m., which still puts us way ahead of the storms. If we want to, we have tickets tonight for 7:10 p.m. that we could just get to the airport and bugger out. Tony Allen, what's up, my brother? Love Motown. Don't know as much of it as I should, but love it. Grew up on it. Okay, B. Thanks for the Mike Oldfield information. Awesome. Maiden lightning strikes twice for your set list. Absolutely. Oh, you're going to Panama City. All right. Well, I think that'll be good. I think you might have a windy and rainy day up there, or a day or two. I'm really concerned more for the Carolinas at this point and the coast of Georgia, because I think it could come really close, even North Carolina, Cape Hatteras. Oh man, this could be really bad with the water. The water and the surge could be ridiculous, and the beaches are just going to be chewed up. But again, probability, this thing just might go north and then bugger out and not affect anybody up there. So, hey Ariel, good morning, afternoon in 2 minutes. It's going well. It's going well. We're prepared. We have plane tickets booked. We have our playlist loaded. Yeah, I'm sure Blue Thunder 73, Maria, those storms were, it's like this storm, except it hasn't gone over as much land, but the land that it does go over the next 6 to 36 hours is going to be pretty dicey. Yeah. North Carolina can handle anything. You betcha. You betcha. Yeah, hey Paul. Be yourself, Dale Lammers. Yes. Good advice, B. Hey, Randy. Passing on Epica to C-Tool. It's a timing thing. It's a timing thing. We have the weekend of the 27th off. Yeah, Virginia. Yeah, probabilities at this point. Yeah, Charleston, you're back at it again. Barry from Minneapolis. Good to see you, Barry. Thank you for being here. Just giving everyone an update. Kel's at work. She's going to be coming home in a couple hours. She'll be doing her last massages. And then we have plan A, B, C, and D contacted by people right in the National Weather Service office, the National Hurricane Center. Do I think HARP's making... I don't know enough about HARP, but I do know what it is. I can't say. I wish I could say. Metal is not all music. Absolutely. I grew up listening to Barbra Streisand, the Carpenters. I grew up listening to Frank Sinatra, Billie Holiday, Chuck Berry, Elvis, and metal is just fun. I just really like fun. And music that moves me, and a lot of music that I feel motivated to exercise or to do whatever. Okay, I'm just getting a message from Kel. Hello, my love. Shit. I don't have another phone here that I can call her. It looks like she's probably between massages. See if she texts again. So what else can I tell you? So we're all set in terms of plans. We're going to do live casting as much as we can. Oh, yeah, thank you, B. The raining blood red slippers, the raining blood red stilettos. I had a fun time finding those, and I wanted to find them fast because we thought we were going to actually be flying out on Friday. She wore them around the house the other day, I won't lie. It was pretty sweet. Tricks Fizzy, nice, thank you. Yeah, Hugo, God, what a devastating storm. Yeah, the storms are getting a little crazy. They're Cat 4s, Cat 5s. This one, blowing up to 175, 180. Doesn't surprise me. I said early on it was going to be a Northern Andrew, but hopefully not hitting land. Hey, the Jake Show from San Diego. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. It's a dream of mine to connect with people at a really cool level, and this has just become a great opportunity, and doing it with the person that I love most in the world, Kel. Yeah, William, Hugo. We can only hope for the best and plan for the worst, hey? Buddy, yeah. Ah, I know, we have to have a playlist just for the shoes. Oh my God. Someone wants to create a playlist, send it to me by email. You could just do the Spotify links or create a Spotify playlist and then tell me what that is and I'll follow it. That'd be kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna get out of here soon. Some more prep work. I'm gonna get some more information from. So far, nothing's coming from my weather geeks, my weather peeps. Yes, Troy. TRM. Is it TMX Frizzy? Yeah. Supremes. Yes. Yeah. Hey, you guys. Hey, Kel wants me to pick her up right now. She's got an hour free, so I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, it was actually me taking a call. That's why it was buffered. So yeah, get a playlist together. Do some prayers, please, for the Bahamas. Blow east northeast. Just blow. Enough people do it. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Awesome, and we'll talk again soon. Next live cast. Hopefully, Kel will be on. Thanks, everybody. C. Brown, William Turner, Luling Key, thank you. Matt, Lambs, Buddy. Blue Thunder 73, goodbye. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Jeffrey, we're going to get out of here. Kel needs me to pick her up. She has an hour break. See you, fella. Liam, catch you later. Thank you. Manhattan Man, thank you. All the best. Hurricane watch is issued for part of Florida's East Coast. Okay. Just got breaking news. All right. It's all good. Bullet, Jason, thank you. Matt, Starburst, hey, take care, Trudy. Yeah, we're going to be safe. 75, Rincewind, take care. I will, Kent. See you, Tony. I'll give Kel a big hug from you. When she wears the Raining Blood red stilettos, she's actually right up here. Thanks, Brian. Premix, thank you. Thank you. You guys are great. You guys are great. Brielle, thank you. Yeah, head for higher ground. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Yeah, hit like if you like this, if you want. It doesn't really matter to me, but makes other people think that there was something really good, so maybe they'd check it out. All right. Later. We're in Palm Beach. I will, Ariel. Take care, buddy.